ocean, sending big waves into motion, like how a single word can make a heart open. I might only have one match, but I can make an explosion. And all those things I didn't say, wrecking balls inside my brain, I'll scream them aloud tonight. Can you hear my voice this time? This is my fight song. Take back my life song. Prove I'm alright song. My power's turned on. Started right now. Be strong. I'll play my fight song. And I don't really care if nobody else believes me, 'cause I still got a lot of fight left in me. A lot of fight left in me. I'm losing friends and I'm chasing sleep. Everybody is worried about me. I'm in too deep. They say I'm in too deep. Yeah, it's been 2 years and I miss my home, but there's a fire burning in my bones and I still believe. Yeah, I still believe in all those things I didn't say, wrecking balls inside my brain. I'll scream them aloud tonight. Can you hear my voice this time? This is my fight song. Take back my life song. Prove I'm alright song. My power's turned on. Start right now. Be strong. I'll play my fight song. And I don't really care if nobody else believes me, 'cause I still got a lot of fight left in me. A lot of fight left in me. Like a small boat on the ocean, sending big waves into motion, like how a single word can make a heart open. I might only have one match, but I can make an explosion. This is my fight song. Take back my life song. Prove I'm alright song. My power's turned on. Start right now. Be strong. I'll play my fight song. And I don't really care if nobody else believes me, 'cause I still got a lot of fight left in me.
Right, baby.
A lot of fight left in me. Thank you so much. Again, if you like what you heard, please invite me to your next event. My name is Jonness Tate, and thank you for having me on, Tony. I'm really excited.
Love you, baby.
Bye.
And I can't help but to give
How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing? I don't know about you guys, but I got emotional a couple times. Just hearing all the love in the room. And I just want to thank Tony for having me here. She has such a beautiful spirit. And I just want to start off, when I was thinking about what I was going to say, I thought about, and I actually prayed for God to give it to me. And it brought me back to one time I went to 2 high schools here in Prince George's County. I went to first Fairmont Heights, and then I graduated from Largo High School. And in my journey of being an entrepreneur and a business woman, I've always felt the need to give back, because when I was on my way up, I had people pouring into me. So the first time I went to my alma mater, Fairmont Heights, and I was talking to the kids about what I do, visual communications. And one of the young ladies came up to me and said something very profound. And I had to think how I was going to answer her. And she said to me, was it hard to be a business owner? And the way she said it, it's like she was asking for more. And I thought about it, I said, well, I sat in the same chair as you're sitting in. I come from a broken home. I have a brother that was murdered when he was 23. I have a brother that went to jail for armed robbery. I come from a very dysfunctional home. I've experienced sexual abuse at a young age, but I'm still here. And I'm here to pour into you. So I answered her, I said, yes, life is hard, but it's not about it being hard. It's about your particular journey that's unique to you and how you take all that you've been through and make something out of your life. And when I first got into the room, it was a substitute teacher, and it was like Dangerous Minds up in there. I was like, hold on. I did not take time off of my job, and y'all not gonna listen to me. By the time I finished talking to them, you can hear a pin drop. Because it's not about the things that some of the kids would ask me, what kind of car you drive, where do you live, you know, the material things. It's about your journey and how you give to others. And I stand up here and I'm very thankful to God for giving me discernment and putting certain people in my life like Tony. And I will say this before I tell you my story, because it's just a testimony. It's a testimony, and I hope that I can encourage somebody that feels like they're alone, because I've been there. You're never alone. It's like the footprints in the sand. God is always there, walking with you, even when you don't think He's there. And I just want to say, I met Tony through one of my other girlfriends that's sitting out there, Miss Tamika Sanford, through getting my hair done. You know, you never know how God is going to use people to be a blessing in your life. So I'm thankful that I don't have sisters. I've had just brothers. I don't have a strong family unit, but God has put people in my life to guide me and to lift me up when my family wasn't there. I say my friends are my family that I get to choose and that God put into my life. And that brings me to this journey that I've been on. And I stand before you, I'm 45. I know I look like I'm 25. But I'm 45 years old, and I'm not broken. I've had breast cancer 3 times. Each time, they told me it was nothing. I'm overreacting. But I listened to God, and I listened to myself, and I'm like, well, if it's something there, you need to tell me what it is. I'm not overreacting. I need to know what it is. And I'm not going to give you my whole journey of going through the loneliness, the pain, the second guessing yourself. As an entrepreneur, I will say this. There's no such thing as Superwoman, because I thought I was Superwoman. And sometimes you can do too much and make yourself sick. And I think that I was fighting through life, always trying to prove that I'm okay because of how I grew up. I didn't need no help. I didn't need no one to guide me. I always thought I could do everything myself. No one gets anywhere in life by themselves. Let me say that. No one gets anywhere in their life by themselves. If somebody, and sometimes you don't even know it, has poured into you, praying for you, you don't even know, somebody giving you some type of information to help you, it's a process. But I always thought, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna go to school. I don't have any money, but I'm gonna work it out. I'm gonna work 3, 4, 5 jobs, and I'm gonna make it. And I always thought I had to do everything on my own. And that's not God. God doesn't put us on this earth to be alone. We have each other. And you need to listen to that person in the back of your head that's saying, take that help, it's okay. Because I always thought, well, if I took help from someone, then that's me not being able to stand up on my own 2 feet. But going through this journey of being sick, I prayed all the time because I'm like, God, why are you taking me on this journey by myself? I'm a single mom, no husband, no father in my child's life, and no mom to comfort me, no family members really to comfort me, to come and say, can I take your child while you're going through surgery? Can I take your child? None of that. I had these amazing women that God put in my life to help me through that process. I came here this morning from New York, and when the young lady was dancing, I got so full because God has worked so much in my life that I left my daughter in New York with this woman who's one of my best girlfriends that I met right out of college. And this is nothing but God. Right out of college, I had just came back from London and started working at Essence Magazine and found out I was pregnant. And this woman that I didn't know from Adam, I confided in her because I didn't know what I wanted to do. I just started my career, and I didn't know was I ready to be a mom? I didn't know. This woman, I just confided in her, and she said to me, Tanya, you have this baby, I will be there for you. This was over 20 years ago. And yesterday I left my daughter in her care to help her move into her dorms where she's working in New York. I didn't think twice about how she was going to be, because this was my sister friend that God put in my life to help me raise this child. She lived in New York and Atlanta. Anytime I needed anything, and vice versa, we help each other. I just feel that these experiences, the message that God wanted me to give you guys is, life is hard, but we have to trust in Him. People say, I have faith. And I tell them, well, faith, true faith, is believing God's going to take care of it and not questioning it. When I got sick, my daughter starting high school for the second time, I have been working my business since 2001. I had to stop working. I didn't have a fallback plan. I had a savings. I didn't have anybody to call and say, can I get money to pay rent? Every now and then I would call and ask somebody to help, but I had to rely on God. And I had a conversation with my daughter, and I said, look, Mommy got to use your college tuition for us to live. And you know, that tuition, that Maryland 501 plan that I was pouring into ever since she was 3 years old, that was our safety net. And I still knew that we were going to be okay. I don't know how to explain it. Anytime I go through something, I pray on it and I let it go. I don't question God. I don't question whether it's going to be up, whether the rent's going to get paid, whether my car is going to be running, whether my child's going to have a way to college.